Hey there, today I am showing you my travel bags from Quince, and we are going to compare all of my Quince baggage that I have, plus little things and some that are hidden, with everyone else's high quality bags that I travel with. As a pilot's wife, I've been traveling with a lot of baggage for 23.9 years. So I'm going to show you the bag that I am using from Quince, but compare it to what I have used in the back and rely upon. You'll also learn the features that I do like and do not like for travel specifically. I have lots of outfits from Quince, but I'm talking about bags today, even small things. Quince bag number one is the Voyage Nylon Slim Travel Backpack. You can see that this right here is the feature I do not like, okay? It is stiff, if that makes sense. But when you open it up, it is luxurious and very useful for the airplane seat. What I did, I would compare this backpack to the Ikigai backpack from Nomad Lane. You can see that the handle of this backpack is on the back of the Quince one, but the handle of the Nomad is on top, if that matters to your airline's dimension requirements. But here's what I used this inside pocket for. When you are in your airplane seat, you have zero leg room, it is nice having this pocket that flips out from the top so that you hardly have to bend down to get to any inside pockets or even the bottom pocket that's on the front. So I would unzip this, love the zipper, and your passport would fit in there. In-flight essentials are what I would pack in there. And I have to say that the mesh pocket that is right here, let me get this situated for you. These are two mesh pockets. The mesh is so incredibly high quality and soft that you can see it's like that, and it goes down almost the length of my hand. And even farther down in here is a zipped pocket. It covers the entire width, much like this, but on the inside of your backpack. And my travel tip is that inside zipped, hard to get to pocket is what will prevent theft. Mid-flight, walking through a train station, keep your passport, your wallet maybe, or a couple of credit cards and cash down in there. I also think this zipper is rough. Like, I think it would scuff my fingers. This is a long pocket that would hold your umbrella, especially if it's still wet. It will hold a water bottle, but it does not have any stretch to it. It does have the pocket back here for your laptop, but it is very thick. I don't think it needs to be that thick for a laptop. That's just me, and that sometimes makes me hot. But look at this hidden thing that they have. Behind the trolley strap, which every bag will have, is a hidden zipper. And it goes just down, and that inside fabric is very plasticky and stiff, but it's hidden. What are you going to use it for? Maybe your passport or phone for airport security, because it takes that person who might want to steal something a little bit of time to get in there. And then it has this very slim and tight pocket right here. The front one, I do like how it opens really wide and deep. So if you do need to get to it, you can. Compared to the Ikigai, it doesn't open as wide when you have things in it. And I think it's because the zippers end a little short. The zipper only goes from there to there. On the Quince backpack, it opens a little wider for you. This is a new toiletry bag. It's got this kind of fabric. I don't know what it is, but I love it. And look at this feature, okay? I would compare this to a toiletry kit or a pouch that you may want to take, but the snap can fold down, and then that makes it a little tighter for you if you're not packing as many things in there. Can you see that little feature? Love the big zipper. It's easy to use. It's very easy for large fingers to use. And one thing I like about this is that the bag opens really large, and it's a fun color Finally, Quince has come out with a fun color. Look how wide that opens. And look at this. I don't know why. Maybe it's the teacher in me, but when you feel like you're getting something for free, it's such a cool gift. And this is very high quality. I love it. Take it to the beach. It is mesh and soft, but you could totally hose it out. You can totally hose this out and separate them in your bags. I would compare that to this pouch that I have packed some large toiletry items in that does open very wide. I don't fly with it that often, but it is a very high quality pouch that I have on Etsy. I will make the specific link for this one in the ... more sentence that's right below this video. It will open up a whole paragraph of links, but there's a specific one for this pouch. The number 3 bag from Quince is their crossbody bag made of Italian leather. It is so soft, it's pebbled looking, which I think protects it from getting stains. I love that it is like a bucket bag, but does not take up a lot of space when I'm walking. I'm not going to have to walk with my arm out like a cowgirl walking down the streets of Sweden. And I love that it has a zippered inside pocket if I need it. When I'm traveling, I don't have to have an outside pocket for my phone. You might have to. Here's the exact same crossbody bag in a different color. You can remove their high quality little handle like this and put on your own fun strap that you want. I would compare it to any of my other crossbody bags. It's really about what your style is, what your travel wardrobe colors are going to be like that makes you travel with that particular crossbody bag. All right, this is one I've never shown my YouTube audience or Instagram audience, this tiny backpack that could be a crossbody bag, okay? It changes like that. This backpack is 13.25 inches tall. It has a pocket like this if you want it, and I would use it for my phone or maybe a passport because it is quite slim next to your body. And then it does open like this. It would flap down or however you need to. You have the open pocket here. I'm thinking that is for an iPad or tablet. Another open pocket here, and then one that zips right here that goes about to right there. I mean, it would hold phone, wallet, passport, any documents that you want in there. It does have silver accessory or silver zippers, and I'm a fan of gold. You can't tell. All right, and then it's got this front pocket right here. Right here, you have this inside pocket. It has some slots for your cards, and it also has a zippered pocket and a really tiny, like carabiner hook for your key or something important. And this little pocket that zips inside that front one, I would use for Euros or antibacterial wipes. I love that you could use this handle pulling it out from underneath your airplane seat. I love that you can just pull out these parts and it becomes a backpack for you. See these little straps? You just wear it like a backpack or just pull them up and there's your crossbody bag. I compare it to this one from Amazon, which I do not like traveling with. These are heavy or they dig into my arms for some reason, but it does have this very smooth, high quality fabric inside and out. It has this capacity to fill a Costco size paper towel roll in there with the little pocket for you. But I do not like the spill capability or potential of it. If I'm trying to look for something in this backpack, if I unzip it, I'm worried that everything would fall out. That's another reason why I do not travel with it. And I don't have to be, I've never flown on an airline with extremely small, strict dimensions for you. Since we have this little thing, if you are not a follower of Travel Tips by Laurie, this may be new to you. It is from Quince. I used it once for my fragile big hoop earrings at the end of a long international flight. It's hard shell on all sides, but this is why I like it for travel. I also can fit in there with the earrings my AirPods case, and that's what I've been using it for lately. And here's why. This little wristlet that I don't use as a wristlet, I use it to pull this out of my seat back pocket in front of me when I need it. So it's so good having easy access. If your personal item bag is dark, it's easy to see it. I love this. I have never, ever, ever, maybe it's my teacher background, living on that low salary, invested in sunglasses until I got these. They are so solid. They've never gotten crooked. I bought one for my car for every day, and I have these that I have for travel, and it fits inside my double-sided glasses case for reading and sunglasses. Highly recommend this for a gift or investing in yourself. Isn't that right, Ollie? We got to invest in ourselves sometimes. I forgot to say, there were other really nice crossbody bags from Quince. This has 3 pockets, and I love this middle one because it's just easy to get to, and the quality is high. And then if you need a really pretty black, but you do not want to break the bank, this Italian leather one is so beautiful. Again, I don't usually travel with black, so I have not used it for travel, but I love how it sits on its own. It has the same inside zipped pocket, light interior. Isn't that good? The pouches I'm fixing to show you came in this beautiful duster bag. And I mean, like, I would use it as a pillowcase. It is so soft, like one of their handbags comes in. Okay, here it is. Here's the surprise. It's a 2-pack of pouches. Look how wide this opens. Just feel it. And I would compare it to the viral one that is so incredibly expensive. And anyway, not as usable to me. Okay, it's got the gold zipper. It's this greenish tone, but it comes in 3 different colors. And then this is one that I might use for my in-flight essentials for the tray table. Like, look how wide that opens. It's a beautiful feature on the inside with quality fabric. It is like a pleather. It is not plastic. It's not stiff. It's a soft kind of, I think it's Italian leather, just like their crossbody bag. If you notice this zip feature right down here, that feature that the zipper comes down that low is what I think makes the pouch open so incredibly wide. These little parts right here are just added touches that make it elevated and worth the investment for me. Always separate your pouches or use a toiletry kit, whatever you like for your style. I would compare that to this one from Amazon, which I have. It comes in a 2-set, light interior, which I love, and this gingham type fabric. But this is the largest one, or the larger one, and the smaller one is just a little bit smaller. Sometimes you need more space. Okay, the next part is their other slim backpack. This is the Voyage Nylon Commuter Backpack. The dimensions of this backpack are 15.5 height, 12.75 inches across, and then 7.5 depth wise. It's very lightweight, but again, the same con is the zipper and this fabric above the zipper that pokes out. I think that cheapens it. It's stiff fabric, whereas the Ikigai, I mean, it's an investment that is the top notch. This is very much like my Tumi brand. I would compare this backpack to the Tumi brand that I gave away to my cleaning professional because it was like this stiff fabric. The zippers are rough and they have scuffed my fingers. I do like this top loading pocket that we had in the other one. You have the 2 mesh pockets that are top quality, and you do not have a bottom zipper inside, but you do have this kind of open pocket on the inside. And again, it feels like there is a super thick padding here and here. Maybe it's because of this extra pocket that I just think I think would add bulk and stiffness for you trying to get into it in the airplane. Love how the handle does not add height. It just flaps down and it's super skinny. You notice that? This one is slim, but it is like mainstream more with the backpack itself. This backpack also has the hidden pocket underneath the trolley strap. And it has two identical pockets on each side that do spread open, just like my Toomey one. I would not be able to fit a water bottle down in there. It's just for little things. These are the two features that made me keep this bag and not return them. On the front, you have this hidden, almost hidden pocket or easy access pocket for your phone in airport security, your passport, but this is what my Toomey also had. You have the little key holder, really deep, almost like a third completely separate pocket down here. There's my antibacterial wipes. This front pocket, and then you again have another very soft, wonderful zipper inside pocket that's just like that deep. And then you have this sometimes really helpful bottom pocket. It goes from here to here, all the way around for Euros or wet wipes or your AirPods case or your glasses case. If you're a commuter, it might help you. This backpack from Amazon is good because it can fold down like that if you do need one that's smaller, but it has a bar in the top. I brought it out to compare it to those two backpacks along with this one, but it just depends on where you want your pockets to be placed. There are so many bags out there, and I know Quince has quite a range for your budget friendly. They have bags with huge value for a fantastic price, especially in 2026 travel. Okay, I just bought my second small expandable carry-on. It is only 6.2 pounds. That is one of the lightest ones I've ever had for carry-on travel. It has the locking zippers. I have to say that this green one is sturdier than my blue handle. And I don't know if it's just because of overuse. I just really like this handle. It does have that diagonal shape to it, but it's great. And even with the wheels and the handle, it is 22 inches exactly. Here's the little zipper that does expand it for you. When you do expand it, you can see it looks like it's hanging by a thread, but that is what makes it movable and expandable, but in a good way. It is not cheap or cheaply made at all. Okay, now I want to show you these wheels. I really like their wheels. I am very picky about carry-on luggage. Like I said, we have only carried on for 23 years, but they are double lined. They are smooth when, number one, walking over carpet trying to push your luggage, and number two, walking into the airport bathroom. This is so smooth and maneuverable with hardly any muscle use required. There are two features of this carry-on luggage by Quince that made me buy a second one, okay? And the green color, oh my gosh, so pretty. These pockets right here, y'all, the zippers are incredibly smooth. Like I could do it with probably my pinky finger. Look at that. And I like that there are two smaller pockets on this side. And then this side has an entirely long compression sleeve, I guess it would be. It does have the wires and you cannot take it out. One time I wanted to take it out, but I couldn't. But this feature right here, the compressible bags, replaces you having to sit on your luggage to make it close. It really is easy to use. And these are almost like slippery, but they're really strong. And you can, with your dominant hand, compress your clothing when you have packed too much, maybe. And then I love the inside. I love both sides of this luggage. It does give you room all the way to the edges to pack and all that stuff that's important to me and you. Now I want to compare it though with the level 8. The level 8, I love that their luggage handle is flat. I like it better than a curved or angled handle like that one. I don't know why. This used to be my favorite, but like I said, I really like the extra pockets and the compression feature and the expandability of this one from Quince. They both have the same inner space. And this one last year, 2 years ago, yeah, it was last year and the year before that. This one went to Europe with me twice. Love the wheels. They are just as strong and sturdy, and both are embedded somewhat, if you can see that, which protects them, I think. And you can see they both are like exactly 22 inches in length. But the depth is what you may have to consider. For some airlines, they're really strict. The level 8 does not expand whatsoever. No budging. If you're on a budget and you cannot afford the Nomad Lane bento bag, Quince has a very similar one. I hesitated to buy it after the two backpacks that were very similar came with the quality and stiffness that I did not like. Like, this is so much better than my Toomey fabric I had on that backpack that I gave away. It's moldable and mushable, but I would say give Quince's bag that is a tote feature like this a try, because their return policy is 100% fantastic. And if you are using the Nomad Lane, you don't put it in your under your seat like that. You put it in lengthwise, and it has fit in almost every seat, even the 50-seater and 70-seater that I have been in. Sometimes those have more under seat space than the big airlines. But the Nomad Lane features and quality is chef's kiss, no comparison. But I understand that may not be for you right now. All right, I have a whole video on crossbody bags that I travel with, even the Quince high glamorous ones. If you want to watch that, I'll put that in the ... more paragraph. And I have all my packing videos, what not to wear in the airplane, travel hacks for 2026, along with the updates that you may have missed. And I'll put those up here for you as well. It might pop up right here. Anyway, and everything else, all the links so you can look at the dimensions is right underneath this video. Look for that sentence that says ... more. Click on that, and that will open up the whole amount of links. All right, thanks for your time and have a wonderful trip wherever you're going.